Today we're going to talk about what happens if you delete your setup files, such as ledger accounts, centers, or divisions, and kind of show how that affects your data and the integrity of the data. We're going to start by looking at this one entry, and we can see that it is to your ledger account 200, and it is showing up currently on this check register reconciliation report. What would happen if I deleted that ledger account 200? I didn't think I'd use it anymore, but I still had entries to it. Again, you should never delete, you should inactivate, but some people just delete. So we're just gonna see what happens if I just delete this ledger account. It asks, am I sure? And I can say yes and save it. Then we're gonna refresh this report, rerun the report, rerun the report. And we can see it says not used here in the ledger account description. So we know that there is an issue with this entry. And it would not, the system in the end would not handle this entry very well, and it could cause your bank balance to be off. So you never want to delete the ledger account. I want to re-add that back in if I accidentally deleted it with the exact same number. So I would come back in here, my setup, and I could add it back in. It has to be the same class, the same exact number. And you put your whatever you want in here. I think it was actually called expense. And you'd have to go ahead and resave that. And you have to rerun the report for it to pull back up correctly. Okay, now we have it in there correctly. If you ever think there is a possibility that a setup file is missing, you can always go to your user-defined report, check this box in the top right-hand corner to print undefined entries. And if there's any entries, they will show up on this report. You need to clean them up. So just for an example, let's say you deleted the top 0. That should abandon that entry that's in the system, and it would show up if I run this report again. Okay. So we know when you run this user-defined report, it's really nice because it can show you what you've accidentally deleted or deleted on purpose and just didn't think of the ramifications. So here we have our center description. It says not used. That indicates that this 0 center was deleted. You could see here what the number was before it was deleted, so you can easily go back in and add it with the exact same number. If it was a ledger account, it would say not used under account description. Or here if it was division that was deleted, it would be under the division description that would say not used. So it's very easy to go in and re-add that and know what is missing. The other option, which you have to do this for every entry. So if you deleted center 0 and you had a lot of entries to it, you could always right click on it and come here and check a different center to put that charge to, and then resave the entry. And that would get rid of the line as well. The problem is that when you're talking about a check, it does hit 2 sides, and the back side you don't usually see because it's behind the scenes and it goes to the first center, but we had to clean that one up as well. We cleaned both those up, assigned them to a different center, and now our report is clean. So again, you can come in here. I could have re-added the 0 as well. But you should always, instead of deleting, if you're not going to use the center again, instead of deleting it, I would recommend unchecking the box for active, clicking OK, and saving it. Then it comes down here to an inactive status, which allows you to still report to that center, but does not let you input to that center. Hope this helps. Thanks.